morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Koji Jeff Ezaki, resident minister of the Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple. The newly elected President of the United States was inaugurated on January 20th. Progress of COVID-19 vaccinations and new actions toward a recovering economy were of high concerns by citizens for the President. I hope normal life will be back soon and we'll be able to get together with members at the Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple like before. Today is February 7th, 2021, and we are observing Nehan or Nirvana service on my YouTube channel. Nehan is a memorial service for Shakyamuni, who founded Buddhism 2,500 years ago in India. I will speak about the teaching of Shakyamuni later in my message. Setsubun was observed on February 2nd in Japan. Setsubun is a day before the beginning of spring in the old lunar calendar. Setsubun literally means seasonal division, so some local governments in Japan set Setsubun as New Year's Day in ancient times. Today, New Year's Day is officially January 1st all over Japan, but they still observe Setsubun to celebrate the beginning of a new life. During Setsubun, mamemaki, or throwing beans, is performed. Children throw roasted beans either inside or outside of the house, shouting, "Oni wa soto, fuku wa uchi," means devil's out, fortune in. And beans are taught to symbolically purify the home by driving away the evil spirits, unhappiness, and misfortunes, and welcome good luck. Another ritual of Setsubun is eating ehomaki or makisushi while facing the direction of good luck. A compass is used for find the direction of good luck, which changes every year. This year's good luck direction is south-southeast. The rule is eating a whole uncut makisushi in silence. Then good luck and prosperity falls on you. This is not a traditional custom, but is an ethnic custom that started about 200 years ago. It is said merchants in Osaka started this custom to wish prosperity and success on their business. The concept of this ritual is just to have fun. These pictures are scenes of my family eating ehomaki this year. Everybody made their own ehomaki, and each one of us took a bite while facing south-southeast in silence to wish our good luck. It was a fun event for our family. Along with this custom, the Japanese celebrate many events at every opportunity to seek happiness, prosperity, safety, success, and in appreciation of receiving their lives from their ancestors. The reason is they believe that fortune or misfortune would fall on them depending on their mental attitude. Nobody gives you happiness, but we get it by our own efforts. If one wants to feel happiness, make an effort to live happily and joyfully, and rejoice by having celebrations many times in a year. That is why they love to celebrate at any opportunity. As said, we require the new president to work on getting control on COVID-19 with his efforts. But at the same time, each one of us all must make an effort, even though it is a small effort, to contain the pandemic by having a higher consciousness. For example, keeping social distance, wearing face masks, and staying at home as much as we can. I believe our small efforts will bring us big happiness to our society. That is the most important to terminate this pandemic. Okay, let's get started with the service of reading the invocation, singing Vandana and Tisarana. Also, my family will sing Goeka in this video. Today's song is Nehan Wasan. So please enjoy the service and deepen your faith toward Buddhism. Amida Buddha, the awakened one, the compassionate one, we ask for your guidance on this happy day. Lead us from the numbness of routine and from all bitterness of heart to a peaceful place of compassion and wisdom. Grant us the strength and abiding consciousness to walk together harmoniously in our temple and our community. Help us to always remember that life is one, therefore, that all living things coexist and are interconnected, and that your infinite light of compassion shines upon the hearts of everyone. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. Buddha teaches us that we may become pure and holy by following the rules he laid down for us. Let us repeat them and also remember at all times what they mean. First, right understanding. Let us learn and try to understand the truth. Second, right purpose. Let us try always to do what is right. Third, right speech. Let us be truthful and kind in all we say. Fourth, right conduct. Let us try to behave ourselves at all times. Fifth, right livelihood. Let us earn our living in a way which will not harm anyone. Sixth, right endeavor. Let us constantly try to become better. Seventh, right thought. Let us cherish our thoughts because our words and our actions arise from our thoughts. Eighth, right meditation. Let us think often of Amida Buddha and repeat the sacred name, Namu Amida Butsu. May the sacred presence of Amida, who said he would, by his teaching, be our guide. May we follow his glorious example and tread with unfaltering steps this noble path until we too shall attain enlightenment. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends on my happiness or misery. May every link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namu Amida Butsu. To the Buddha who promised to be present in his teaching, we pledge our loyalty and devotion. We dedicate our thoughts, words, and deeds to his service and the way of life he laid down for us. We resolve to follow his example and to have reverence for our religion, respect for our parents and teachers, and love for all forms of life. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. 光明返上実法世界念仏主上摂取者ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブ願にし功徳平等性一切同発菩提心往生安楽国
ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ。
唱えたてまつる涅槃ごわさんに
クシナジョガイ日は落ちてさらの林の夕まぐれ夜明けの道の果てしなく世尊は旅にやみたもナムヤダイヒの釈迦如来五辱の悪世みそなわし闇地に迷我らをば目覚めの日しに召したまえナムアミダ仏アミダ仏ナムアミダ仏アミダ仏。Again, good morning everyone. Today is February 7th, 2021, and we are celebrate Shakyamuni Buddha's passing on February 15 by observing Nehan service. Shakyamuni was born in India 2,500 years ago and found Buddhism. About 100 years after Shakyamuni passed, Buddhism split into two schools of thought because of differences in interpretation, ritual, and way of practice to get enlightened. His teachings spread to South Asia as Theravada Buddhism and to East Asia such as China, Tibet, Korea, and Japan as Mahayana Buddhism. Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple belongs with Mahayana school. Shakyamuni's teaching split and expanded to different countries, mainly in Asian countries. The teachings of Buddhism assimilated and eventually became rooted into their own countries, lifestyle, and political forms over a span of 2,000 years. The practicing of Buddhism is often likened to climbing a mountain. When we climb a mountain, we have different ways to reach the top. For example, climbing Mount Haleiwa, you may drive a car on the paved road. Or instead of a car, you may walk on the road. Or you may challenge yourself by walking up the steep gradient like a rock climber without using the paved road. Or you may fly to the top of Mount Haleiwa by helicopter. Or you may land on the top by skydiving from the airplane. There are many different ways to reach the top of the mountains. However, even though the methods are different, the purpose is the same. That is, to reach the top. Buddhism is the same. Our purpose to practice Buddhism is to get enlightened. We Buddhists can choose different ways of practices to get enlightened, depending on the schools. We Jodo mission recite Namu Amida Butsu to reach the state of Buddha. Soto mission practice Zazen meditation to get enlightened. Shingon mission recite Namu Daishi Henjo Kongo to reach spiritual happiness. All these sects guide you with the different practices, but the goal is the same, to become a state of Buddha, to get enlightened. Buddhism is valid by the different interpretations of Shakyamuni's words in the world, but core of the teachings, what Shakyamuni wanted to preach to his student, is the same throughout the world. That is, cause and effect. Buddha called this karma. The teaching of cause and effect is very simple but very deep. The definition of cause and effect in the dictionary is noting a relationship between actions or events such that one or more are the result of the other or others. So this means all the results happened to us absolutely have causes. Or on the flip side, nothing will happen without causes. Do you agree with me? Shakyamuni wanted to teach this fact to everyone. But why did he found a religion, Buddhism, to teach such a simple doctrine? Because it is very profound. People cannot or sometimes do not accept this fact. Buddha said, if you do good things will happen to you. If you do bad things will happen to you. For example, you passed a test because you studied hard. You became rich because you worked hard. I'm sure many of you understand this law of universe. However, there are many people who studied hard but failed the test. There are many people who worked hard but struggled their lives. How do we answer this phenomena? Someone gets involved in a car accident. He didn't do anything wrong, just drove the car and someone hit him. How does cause and effect work in this case? Shakyamuni said, this is definitely the result of cause and effect. Do you agree? How about this case? You have had many chronic illness since you are born. Some are born in a rich family and live in luxury, while others are born in a poor family. Some falls into unhappiness or unfair situations since they were born. How does cause and effect apply in such cases? You may doubt Shakyamuni little by little, right? Shakyamuni has definitely said this is also a result of cause and effect. So how do we accept this teaching? Before we accept the teaching of cause and effect, we must accept reincarnation as Buddhists. Believing in reincarnation is an important concept to understand cause and effect. Before Shakyamuni founded Buddhism, there was no Buddhism. Shakyamuni grew up in a society of Brahmanism. It is an ancient religion in India, and they believed in reincarnation. Reincarnation means we reborn again and again. This life cycle continues endlessly. In Buddhism, our life is classified into 6 realms influenced by Brahmanism. From the top, gods, humans, titans, animals, hungry ghosts, and hell. We don't know which realms is waiting for us in the next life. The realm of gods, Buddhism calls heaven. Sounds like a good place, but there is a lifespan. People who are in the realm of gods die and reborn into the next realm. Brahmanism taught what you do now, your good deeds or bad deeds in this present life, determine which realms you may be reborn into. If you do bad deeds in the realm of gods, you may be reborn in hell in the next life. If you do good deeds in the realm of hungry ghosts, you may step up into the next realm of titans. Heaven is not a supreme place in Buddhism. Our spirits never get out from these 6 realms and endlessly suffer in this life cycle. Then Shakyamuni founded Buddhism with the teaching to get out from the 6 realms. The realm beyond the 6 is Jodo, called pure land, where the world is never reborn into the 6 realms. Shakyamuni taught us that there is a land called pure land, where Amida created. If we call his name Namu Amida Butsu, Amida will appear and save us. Calling Amida's name leads you to get out from the 6 realms. You will never be reborn into the realms of gods, humans, animals, titans, hungry ghosts, and hell. Amida means infinite light and infinite life. So Amida surrounds you with infinite light and gives you infinite life in the pure land. That is why we have to recite Namu Amida Butsu and do good deeds for each next moment in this life. Don't be reckless no matter what your life situation is now. Don't be desperate no matter what your current health condition is. If you do good deeds will return to you a few hours later, a few years later, or in the next life. If you give up doing good deeds and create bad deeds, only bad deeds will follow you forever. Cause and effect continues from the past life to the next life. So we must do good deeds in this present moment to cut off bad karma. We Jodoshu followers recite Amida's name, do good deeds daily, and get out from bad karma. That is the teaching of cause and effect, how to escape from the 6 realms that Shakyamuni taught us. The most important thing is what kind of thoughts you have in this present moment. What kind of mental attitude you have for the future. And what you do now, good deeds or bad deeds. As I said about Setsubun at the beginning, it is very important to have an attitude to attract good luck by our own deeds with bright mind. By reciting Namu Amida Butsu, we celebrate our life, feel gratitude toward our life, and appreciate our life. Then your good deeds in our life leads you spiritual happiness and enlightenment. I have one announcement that board of the Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple has decided that the 2021 Obon Festival will be virtual again. I think the video of the service, Bon Dance and Toru Nagashi will be uploaded on this channel separately. We have not decided when we will film and post the videos. So I will post another video explaining our virtual Obon Festival later. Please check back on this channel frequently. Thank you very much. In conclusion, let us all put our hands together in Gassho and recite Amida Buddha's sacred name, Namu Amida Butsu, 10 times. 如来大慈悲愛民5年同生10年ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ Thank you. Amida Buddha surrounds all men in all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Particularly does he send forth loving thoughts to those in suffering and sorrow, to those in doubt and ignorance, to those who are striving to attain truth, and to those whose feet are standing close to the great change called death. Amida Buddha sends forth oceans of wisdom, mercy, and love. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu.